I've been trying lately to cut out a lot of carbs and things from my regular diet. I'm not exercising, and eating all of the carbs that I eat is kind of bad as far as weight goes. So I have been working with Dan. Dan has been helping me like with options and stuff, working on trying to figure out a way that I can cut more carbs out. Because like, for example, I take Lambeau for a walk every morning and we walk almost a mile. It's over 3/4 of a mile. And that's great, but that's essentially all the exercise I do all day, which isn't great. So, but then also, my normal snack / lunch would be buttered noodles, which isn't great. I'm trying to like switch to a slightly healthier diet, I guess. It's not really a diet. It's just kind of cutting certain things out. Maybe that is a diet. I don't know. One thing that I'm going to give a try to is making unwitches, which if you don't know what that is, if you've ever been to Jimmy John's, you can get a sandwich, you can get a sub, but instead of having the bread, they'll wrap it in lettuce, which sounds gross and like a massive waste, especially because Jimmy John's bread is like, but I got a beach club the other day and I ordered it in an unwich and it was actually really, really good, like surprisingly good. And they use good lettuce. It's not like they're just like sticking a bunch of iceberg lettuce there. Like a lot of it's good lettuce. So it was actually really tasty. So I grabbed stuff to try to make my own unwich. And we're gonna see how it goes. It might not come out very nice, but we're gonna try. And I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, this is how we're looking. There you go. You can kind of see it there. It actually looks really good. I just don't think I can put it down or it's gonna fall apart. Alright, I think for today's vlog, I am going to work on doing a handful of miscellaneous things around the house that I've been needing to get done. There are a lot of just really small little project things that would take me like a minute to do. I just haven't done them because they keep getting put on the back burner for more important things. I've been making a whole list of all of these things that are just tiny little tasks I need to complete. And I have that list, and I figure why not make a vlog out of it, of just doing all of these little things. You can come along, put this video in the background playing while you're doing miscellaneous little things as well, and we can just be productive together. So first up on the list is actually something I've added pretty recently. A friend from church brought this insulated bag and asked if I would be willing to fix this seam that ripped. And I was looking at it and I'm like, yeah, this looks pretty simple to fix. Like I can do that. So that is going to be my first task, is getting this fixed. There we go. Number one, oh, that wasn't even the right. Is it this? Oh, well, actually, now that I'm looking at it, this is not where my stitch was, but you can see right there, that isn't on there. I might actually just fix that too while I'm here. Otherwise, she's going to have a hole in her bag right there very soon. Where was the side that I just did? There it is. You can tell because it's a different colored green thread going up. But yeah, I just fixed that. I might just do a quick glance at the rest of this to make sure there aren't any other bad sew spots on here. Because I just happened to see that little pucker right there. I don't know if you can tell, that looks a little different right there than it does anywhere else. But yeah, that is not there at all. That's gonna leave a big old hole too. So I'm gonna touch that up and then we will move on to task number 2. Next up on my list of things to do is to finish this bat. I don't know if I actually said anything on a vlog about this, but this bat had been listed in my shop for a while and it wasn't getting sales. And then I made all of those bats that are over there and I absolutely love them. And the more I looked at them and compared them with this one, the more I hated this one. don't get me the wrong, the design is adorable. I love the design, but I hated how I made it because I didn't interface any of these pieces, so they were all just floppy and like terrible. And 2, I didn't have the poly pellets when I made this bat, which I did when I made those bats. So they all stand really well on their own and they don't fall over, they aren't top heavy, and the wings are stiffer and kind of hold a little more like shape to them. Same thing with the ears. And this one was just sad in comparison. So I took this stuffed animal, I made it unlisted on my Etsy shop, so it's currently not for sale on my Etsy because I seam ripped the entire thing, I interfaced all of the pieces, and then I re-sewed everything so I could get the bat looking better, and it's such an improvement. I actually think I like the 150% sized pattern better than the 200% sized pattern. I might actually just start making all my future bats at 150% because I think that size is just so much better for the bats as far as keeping everything looking cute. But what I need to do is finish this bat. I got to the point where all I have to do is hand sew the head to the body, and I've just been putting it off. So I'm gonna do that next. Bat has been added back onto the shop, so there we go. All right, hold on. Okay. You are very scarily balancing on the top of an empty box I am carrying currently. Because the next thing I need to do is put my sewing machine box in the garage. You fold. Okay, the Juki gets to live right there for now. Well, the box does anyway, because I want to keep the box. I have no idea how bright it is out here, so how well you can see me or can't see me. My sewing machine box, which is right over there now. Hello. It's been sitting in my craft room since I got the machine, and it really needs to go out here. And typically, we put boxes that we need to keep up in the rafters up here, but we lent somebody our ladder, and we don't have it, and the next best thing we have is like a step stool with like 2 steps, which is not gonna be enough for me to get that box up there without either it falling back down on me or it knocking other things down. So for now, it just gets to stay over there. Also, that cat right there is not allowed in the garage anymore because he wanted to come out in the garage yesterday and smell around and hang out, and we've let the cats in the garage before and just left them in here for a bit so they can adventure. He took his adventuring to a whole new level. If you look right here, this is our furnace. This is like a furnace vent thing. There's a piece of insulation here. Well, if I turn a light on, will you see it better? There you go. That piece of insulation, he unwedged from there, and that leads to our crawl space. So he was in the crawl space under the house for who knows how long. We didn't realize he was under there until Dan came to let him back in, and he couldn't find him. So Dan's all over looking for this cat. I come out, that's the first thing I notice, and so I just kneel down over here and I go, Luca, Luca kitten, Luca, and I hear so we got him out, and now he's not welcome in the garage by himself anymore. All right, you are now joining me up in my bedroom where we keep the majority of our shoes that we don't wear on a regular, like almost day-to-day basis. This, I need to clean out because over half of these shoes that are mine, I don't wear anymore. I will never reach for them to put them on again. So I need to throw them away, and I just haven't been doing it. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, like these, I'm never gonna reach for. These, I'm never gonna wear. These can actually be donated because those are pretty decent. Those I might reach for. These I am never reaching for, and they're nasty. Throw those away. Because now I can actually lay my shoes out flat and see what the heck I have. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. It's beautiful. I'm going to toss these over here because we're probably going to donate those. And you might be looking at this wondering, Julie, why don't you just have this shoe thing downstairs with your other shoes? And we probably would, except if you move this, there's like a really weak spot under here where like the floor wasn't finished or something. And as a result, I don't trust us walking on that. So we leave this here so we don't step on it. Because like, I don't know why it wasn't finished. That's nailed down, like that's not going anywhere, but I don't trust it. Yeah, like I don't trust that. So that's why the shoe rack stays in front of it. The next thing I need to do, which is of utmost importance, the next thing on my list of things to do, that's crooked, that's gonna bug me. Boop. I think that's better. Next thing on my list to do is to replace our shower liner. The curtain itself is totally fine, but the shower liner needs help. It looks fine on this side. It doesn't look fine on the other side. It has been far too long since we have replaced it, and we have a brand new one in here somewhere. I thought we did. Do we not? No, we 1,000,000% have a shower curtain that we have not. Aha! And we have a brand new shower curtain right here. So we need to just do it because the other one is gross at this point and it needs to be changed. Also, look at this like throw shirt thing. Hold on, I'm gonna move you back more and see if I can like show the whole thing. Like, look at this, isn't it cute? It's just like, it just drapes and it's warm and it's oversized. I don't think I'm ever going to button it, ever. But it's just so cozy. It's like the perfect fall around the house thing. I love it. Okay, shower curtain. With these glasses, like I'm still getting used to them. This is only like day 2 or 3 of me, or I think it's only day 3. No, 2. Wait, this is only day 2 of me wearing them. And every time I look at my reflection, I think like I'm wearing a fake of pair glasses. Oy vey, hold on. I need to recharge. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I feel like I'm wearing fake glasses. That, like those kind of fake ones that don't have lenses in them. It's just like hollow. And it's like I'm wearing a costume that I have to take off, but I have to remind myself, no, these are my glasses. This is what I'm wearing now. And I love them, but it's also so different. Really? All right, everything on the checklist done.